Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
That's got things underway. Bale. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the defence can get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Modric. Now, can he capitalise? Now can he finish? He's away! Toni Kroos plays it out to the flank. Looks like a good ball through. Benzema. It's got through and in for the pieces. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Keylor Navas did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Ronaldo! Superb! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
And that has added a whole new back of the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Marcelo, Cristiano Ronaldo, up he gets! World-class Karim Benzema!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Looks to slip it through. It's Benzema! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goal! And they get themselves in front! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat. Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Chance! Benzema was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Modric. Out wide to the right. Benzema, surely a shot! Modric. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Forward it goes. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Bale. And it's Toni Kroos. Aimed forward. Benzema gets it back. How about it? World-class Karim Benzema! And they are disappearing out of sight. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Up to meet it. It's a loose ball. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos passes it through. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Modric. And it's Toni Kroos. Bale. Tries a through ball. Great reaction. They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
4 in the game, he is the man. Looking to force his way through. Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of...
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Shoots! They've scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
This is very much a team that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes.
James Rodriguez is long and forward. Cristiano Ronaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent hit from there. James Rodriguez gets it back. Cruz. James Rodriguez pumps it forwards. He's in! The shot's on! And in it goes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Oh, he's broken through! Modric pumps it upfield. Morata boots it upfield. Now it's Bale. A chance! Bale beats the offside trap. And he nearly went all the way.
Listen, I know I'm supposed to remain impartial, but as he progressed, I was willing him on more and more. I wanted him to stick that away.
He's come loose. Can he find a finish now? Out towards the flank. It's a loose ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So a quick word on the opposition. How are they going to try and win this one?
This group of players must do an awful lot of one-touch passing on the training ground because they've become very, very good at it.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Modric needed to come up with a better ball.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Aimed forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fabio Coentrao tries a long pass towards the front. Knocks it towards the front. Up to meet it! Spectacular from Morata! Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have got ourselves... What about it? 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's played him through. Bale looks to dink one in. Surely! Morata shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Tries a through ball. Bale. Gets up to head it! Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good clearance and very necessary. James Rodriguez. Struck first time. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
That's not going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks like a good ball through. Swept in. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Looks to slip it through. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Rafael Varane gets it away. And it's Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos with the ball through. Spectacular from Morata! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So is this the start of a comeback? Cristiano Ronaldo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And out to safety. Now the pass. And they have themselves another corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, they can break here. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Kroos. Marcelo passes it through. Toni Kroos. Modric. Into the middle. Shapes to shoot. Bale tries the route one option. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looks like a good ball through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Looking to force his way through. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Morata. Toni Kroos. Out wide to the right. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Thrust towards the front line. Casemiro does well there, alert. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Benzema! Who's going to make this theirs? Right through the middle. Casemiro. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Modric, Cristiano Ronaldo, showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Sergio Ramos, and the through ball is intercepted. Spooned forward. Sergio Ramos. Rafael Varane. It's a long forward pass. Daniel Carvajal does well to read it and intercepts. Bale. Now the pass. Where to from here? Modric. Bale. Tries making a foray down the right. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Toni Kroos. James Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo has got himself a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling. Oh, that had to be more accurate. James Rodriguez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema, he's away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look.
And that's that. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think when you score with your first effort and goal, there's a good chance that things are going to go your way for the rest of the game. And to be fair, they used the impetus it gave them to gain a level of control, and I think they went on and deserved to win.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Manchester against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Manchester are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Well, quick two-touch football can be difficult to execute, but these players can take it to one-touch passing, and living with that is not easy.
Now it's Juan Mata. Chipped through. Oh, delightful ball. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Darmian does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ibrahimovic with the ball through. Pogba crosses it in low. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Great reaction! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Play, and it is a goal kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks to slip it through. Rooney has a swing at it, and he's done it! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Manchester draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over. Well, they do like pressing from the front, something that's been very noticeable from this team.
It's bounced back off the post. That's gone a long way up and away. Good idea, just poorly executed. Chance! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Griezmann gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Griezmann tries a through ball. Gamero going full tilt down the left. He's had a shot, and the ball's come out. A chance!
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Carrick tries a long pass towards the front. That's not going to make it. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Manchester take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. De Gea gets it upfield. That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now the pass. Now it's Torres, and he's onside. Fernando Torres delivers a cross. Koke. Felipe. Juan Mata displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Gaitan. Now it's Torres. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's a loose ball. Towering header. Danger averted for now. And there is the half-time whistle. The action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Massive leap! What about that from Fernando Torres? The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Rooney. Phil Jones. Shaw with a long pass out wide. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gaitan tries the route one option. And it's Koke. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Away from immediate danger. Koke. Gaitan tries to stroke it through. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Gamero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Koke. And it's Gaitan. It's on a plate. He's scored! Atletico Madrid are all square.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Forward it goes. Fernando Torres passes it through. Gaitan decides to play it back. In he goes again! Goal! Atletico Madrid! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Carrick. Atletico Madrid may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Looks like a good ball through. Has he picked him out? Can he find a finish now? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Listen, I know I'm supposed to remain impartial, but as he progressed, I was willing him on more and more. I wanted him to stick that away.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
And the through ball is intercepted. Pogba. Rooney. Darmian goes wide with a delicate ball. Rooney. Koke. Now it's Gaitan. Thrust towards the front line. Fernando Torres is flagged offside. It's a brilliant interception.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Marcos Rojo does well there, alert. Rooney looks to slip it through. It's broken loose.
Well, there's no point in adopting a conservative attitude now. As long as they don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
Koke with the ball through. What about that from Fernando Torres? 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Atletico Madrid are 2 up and into a position of real strength. It's come loose. Koke. And it's Gaitan. Plays it out to the wing. Koke. Now the pass. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Deftly done. They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Darmian, out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. Gone behind for a goal kick. And that will be the final act. Atletico Madrid have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
They've achieved this away win thanks to a game plan which they stuck to and trusted from start to finish. The players deserve praise, and so does the manager, who got it spot on.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, if we're talking about strong characters, Gigi Buffon is an easy choice. A class act for me whose presence gives confidence to everyone else in the team. He's a colossus, an Italian treasure.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
It's bounced back off the post. Matic does well to read it and intercepts. So, Jim, a few notes on the opposition. What can you tell me about them?
Their ability to shift the ball about with a minimum of touches is a scary prospect for defences who often try to stop it with greater numbers.
And it's Mandzukic, coaxed out to the wing. Dybala looking to get on the end of this. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Diego Costa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looks like a good ball through. Quadrado. And that's a throw-in. Pedro. Willian looking up to see who wants it. Big chance here! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mandzukic hoists it high. Dybala looking to get on the end of this. Pedro pumps it forwards. And it's Conte. Conte boots it upfield. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
Dybala. It's come loose. Pedro knocks it towards the front. Now it's Hazard. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Bonucci cuts it out. And it's Pedro. Well read, he sorted that out. That's gone a long way up and away. Conte. Passes it square. Away from immediate danger. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Matic. Hazard. Pedro. Diego Costa. Diego Costa shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Lofted into the middle. It's there! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Now it's Hazard. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Played out to the right. Daniel Alves. Now the pass. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Willian. Pedro with the ball through. Chance to shoot! Really well taken goal.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
That intervention was very necessary. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Chelsea get the second half going.
Chelsea playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Dybala floats one over, thrust towards the front line. Conte, Hazard. Buffon gets it upfield. Higuain. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Diego Costa. Costa! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's a brilliant interception. Kadira. Dybala tries to switch the play, goes wide. Cuadrado is flagged offside.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, good interception. Matic. Diego Costa. He can get that clear. And it's Conte. Higuain gets into the right position to intercept. It's a loose ball. Diego Costa. Quadrado. And the through ball is intercepted. Ake. Aim forward. Pedro looks to slip it through. Higuain. Mandzukic plays it out to the wing. Played out to the wing. Daniel Alves. It's a long forward pass. Pjanic. Khedira. Dybala looking to get on the end of this. And that's been repelled. And it's Pjanic. Pjanic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dybala. Alexandro. Dybala tries a through ball. Dybala looking to get on the end of this. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Speculative strike. Alexandro does well there, alert. Pedro pumps it upfield. Dashing forward at pace. He's made sure that that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
And it's Dani Alves. David Luiz demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Azar tries the route one option. Ake with the cross. Smart save.
Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
Pedro passes it through. He's dealt with that well. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Dybala tries to dink it in. Decent looking ball. Matic. And that is that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game and didn't do enough to turn that control into victory.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have France against England. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the very exciting Antoine Griezmann. He has an impeccable first touch, and with the ball under control he can use his many skills and swift changes of direction in running from out to in, and he wreaks havoc.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Out to the left it goes. Payet. Evra, aimed in towards the centre. Shapes to shoot! That's going to be a goal kick. Now it's Vardy, Barkley. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Sterling pumps it forwards. That's a half-decent try.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Sturridge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now the pass. Can he find a finish now? Great ball, and now the shot. Goal, England!
England are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
France trail at this early stage. How will they respond? France will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Possession is one thing, but when you can move the ball as quickly as they can in tight areas, the game becomes beautiful.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Sturridge tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Now it's Payet. Payet going full tilt down the left. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
And it's Giroud. Conte, big chance! Back of the net!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Vardy is fouled.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
He'll fancy himself from here. Milner! It's a loose ball. And another time! It's bounced out! Evra can hoist it clear. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Barkley passes it through.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Got a throw in. Giroud plays it out to the wing. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
France take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Pogba plays the route one option. Has gone out. And the finish! It's come loose. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Sturridge, chance! Out of play for a goal kick. Milner, Pogba cuts it out. Evra. Forward it goes. Well weighted. It's one! That is special! Olivier Giroud! And they are disappearing out of sight. And it's half-time here. Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Payet. And it's Matuidi. Barkley. With the ball through. Looks like a good ball through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Conte. Play for a throw. He's gone for it! Whose ball? Who's going to get there?
It's something that's kind of hit me in recent times, the pressing like this, keeping constant pressure on the opposition. I like to see it too.
Good ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Tries to dink it in. Spoon forward. Evra. Payet. Played into the middle. Can he find a finish now?
Oh, and he made things so difficult for the keeper there by pulling a little dummy just before he pulled the trigger, and it almost came off.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Sterling decides to play it back. Matuidi pumps it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Who's going to make this theirs?
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Deftly done. Aimed long and direct. Evra. Pogba. Rami tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Griezmann. Milner tries a through ball. He's picked him out. Chance. There's no flag. And he's cut it out. They've managed to get it away. Vardy, he's had a look. Vardy! This man is special!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Vardy with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And it's Milner. Hoists it high. Surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Out to the flank. Rooney. Now it's Kane. Vardy. Surely he scores! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Towering header! Oh, Oh, he's managed to miss it. Oh, he's not going to get that. That's a throw. Evra boots it upfield. Dyer looks to slip it through. It's Sturridge!
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Evra passes it through. Evra needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Pogba. Martial. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Kane plays it backwards and they'll try again. Matuidi hops it towards the front. Giroud pushes it out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Yeah, he just took too long to make his mind up. What a big opportunity missed then.
Struck first time. Oh, that's a waste. Sturridge battles to win it back. The final whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very little to choose between the teams, and so we've ended up with an entertaining share of the spoils.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Manchester against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Rooney. That's lovely. Tries the volley. Superb goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
That is some volley. Great technique.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Decent hit and on target. Well read, he sorted that out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Now the pass. And that's been repelled. Has a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Manchester will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all comes together, it's a joy to watch.
Real chance!
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Mesut Ozil, Alexis Sanchez, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Walcott passes it through. Alexis Sanchez tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Rooney finds himself offside.
Well, when a defence moves up in unison like that, they usually catch someone straight.
Ashley Young, looks like a good ball through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
He's had a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Forward it goes. Now here's the through ball. Keeps everyone guessing. Fires it in low. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, that's neat. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Alexis Sanchez brings it forward. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Pogba tries a long pass towards the front. Ashley Young tries lifting it over. Dinks one in. Mesut Ozil. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Manchester really have kept that build-up play nice and tight with lots of support, a style that they've been trying to make their own for quite a while now.
Looks to thread it through. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Looks to slip it through. Rooney. Lovely feet. Fellaini. That intervention was very necessary. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Oh, gorgeous from Juan Mata. 2 to the good. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important. Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mesut Ozil. And it's Walcott. Hector Bellerin. Hits one! Has a shot! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Darmian showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looks like a good ball through. Alexis Sanchez. Can he find a finish now? A chance! It's a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
He goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ball swung in. Good save, really well read. Fires from distance. And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Up to meet it! Darmian with the ball through. And Herrera passes it square. Tries a through ball. Koscielny did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And back to the keeper. Smalling tries to switch the play. Ashley Young pumps it forwards. And the through ball is intercepted. Now the pass. That had to be more accurate. Mustafi. Welbeck passes it through. And the defence can get it clear. Now it's Pogba. Pogba looking for options. Looks like a good ball through. And shoots! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Towering header! Wayne Rooney! Only him! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Just so calm under pressure.
Rooney demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able...
They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Manchester blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Cut out in the nick of time. Away from immediate danger. Koscielny boots it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. He's off on a marauding run. Fellaini. And the Herrera. Knocks it towards the front. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Ashley Young. Rashford makes himself available. Rooney. And it's Rashford. Giroud, Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil with the ball through, and the Herrera. And that is that. Arsenal thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas, no argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, this defeat has been inflicted because they didn't adapt their game to what was required. There was very little chance of stopping them out wide, and that's where the game was lost. You know, there was too much emphasis centrally. They wanted to look really...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, France against Italy. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
France are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Well, quick two-touch football can be difficult to execute, but these players can take it to one-touch passing, and living with that is not easy.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Out to the left it goes. It's a good-looking cross. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Italy trail at this early stage. How will they respond? He'll have a dip! It's there! 2 up, 2 easy! How many more to come? A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Who's going to make this theirs? Teller. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour. France have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Pogba boots it upfield, and it's Payet. Eder. He's through. Away from immediate danger. He's made certain that won't get through. Musa Sissoko. Sanya knocks it towards the front, coaxed out to the wing. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Candreva. Chiellini positions himself well and cuts it out. Italy have a free kick. Musa Sissoko. Florenzi with the ball through. Eder, and it's Pella. Tries a through ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Griezmann passes it through. And he's put a stop to that. Parolo. Darmian does well to read it and intercepts. Giroud plays it out to the wing. Chance! Goes for it! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Massive leap! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Payet tries to stroke it through. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. It's a goal kick. Florenzi, ball swung in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Sanya was not to be moved. Parolo. Keeper's got good distance on that. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, that's neat. Payet! What a save! Terrific reactions! Towering header! That is special! Olivier Giroud! There is the half-time whistle. The second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Florenzi. And back out it comes. Payet. Looks to slip it through. Pogba, going for goal! Darmian. Candreva. No way through there. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Parolo gets it back. Musa Sissoko. Matuidi. Evra tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Can he find a finish now? Is it in? Candreva pumps it upfield.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ball is over the line. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Candreva needed a better pass there. Out wide to the right. And it's Sanya. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Matuidi. Evra. Now the pass. Now it's Pella. A chance! Tries to cut back. They've done it!
Italy are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Italy grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Thrust towards the front line. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Zaza. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Giroud gets it away. Evra plays it over to the other flank. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the defence can get it clear. Florenzi. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing...
Spectacular from Pella! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Matuidi. Pogba goes long and forward. And it's Pella. Zaza showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sorted out. Schneiderlin. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pogba, spoon forward. Sanya, aimed forward. Sanya, played it early.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Really well taken goal. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Looks like a good ball through. Koscielny cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Matuidi plays it out to the flank. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this, and it's Sanya. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sanya drilled in low, and that is doing no harm. He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Right through the middle. Lorenzo Insigne. And the referee brings it to a close. Italy well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Italy were forced into chasing the game following that early concession, and it left them vulnerable in several areas. And I think when you look back on this performance, the source of their troubles was just poor concentration.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And that gets things running. Barcelona are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
This group of players must do an awful lot of one-touch passing on the training ground because they've become very, very good at it.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Rakitic tries a through ball. Dybala. Ball's loose, who's getting there? They've managed to get it away. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Iniesta trying to get there. Who's going to make this theirs? It's Rakitic. Rakitic tries a long pass towards the front. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Mathieu does well to read it and intercepts. Mandzukic. Looks like a good ball through. Corner it is then. Now the pass. Pjanic. Mathieu knocks it away. Pjanic. He's had a look. And oh! Away from immediate danger.
Yeah, I don't think it's just me, but this sort of...
Barcelona have a free kick. Has gone out. Lichtsteiner. Luis Suarez plays a clever pass. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, I like his thinking, Peter, but I'll leave it at that.
Sergio Busquets pumps it forwards. It's Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Thrust towards the front line. Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chiellini is now in the last chance saloon.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Now it's Messi. He'll hit it! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving...
And he's done it! Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Higuain passes it through. He's gone for it! Neymar. Looks to slip it through. Sergio Busquets. And it's Higuain. Now it's Mandzukic. Good strong hand by the keeper. Shot at goal! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Danger averted for now. Good idea, just poorly executed. Messi. Sergio Busquets. Now it's Rakitic. Steered out wide. Messi wanders offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Messi. And it's Mandzukic. Forward it goes. Tries to dink it in. Luis Suarez! Oh, great save, real class. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see. Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
He's got through. Chance. The shot's on. It's come loose. Into the channel. Mathieu boots it upfield. Pjanic with the ball through. Rakitic. Marquisio gets his foot in there. Knocks it towards the front. Jordi Alba. It's a long forward pass. Luis Suarez. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Looks like a good ball through. Big chance! Iniesta looks to thread it through. Roberto goes wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Defence has got rid of that. Roberto. It's broken loose.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Saved it! And in again! They've done it! Buffon did well the first time. nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Looks to slip it through. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And it's Rakitic. Roberto looking up to see who wants it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the through ball is intercepted. Aimed forward. It's a decent ball. Can he find a finish now? He can get that clear. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Pjanic. Lichtsteiner. Great leap! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! And they get themselves in front! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And Djukic passes it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed, an easy read for the defence.
And out to safety. Now the pass. Played it again. Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Here it is now, surely! What about it? With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Shoots! Disappointing finish in the end. Four added minutes on the board. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the keeper's in command. Out wide to the right. Dybala. Pjanic. Messi.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Roberto. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And that is that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And just to add, usually if you're enjoying good success from the flanks, it will be shut down or disrupted in some way, but they deserve great credit for maintaining energy and a liveliness to their play.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
you.